Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to a 3-hour-long cleaning marathon. Today's video is a compilation of some of my best recent videos of tackling tons of messes around my house. We are not only doing tons of deep cleaning, but we're also going to be decluttering, organizing, laundry, you name it. It's going to be in today's video. So if you have lots to get done around your house, which let's face it, it's right after the holidays, who doesn't have a ton of stuff to get done? So you can put me on and clean along with me for over 3 hours. You don't have to stop and find another video to watch. You can just keep playing it in the background. So I hope this video gives you tons of motivation to get it all done. Or if you want to just sit back and relax and get some motivation for later, grab your favorite drink of choice, sit back, and let's get cleaning. So in today's video, I'm not only going to be doing some after birthday party cleanup, I'm doing deep cleaning from us being sick. I'm also putting up a Christmas tree in this video. I'm decluttering my bathroom and so much more. If you're new here, I am a stay-at-home mom to 4. I have 2 girls and 2 boys, and their ages are from 4 all the way up to 13. So as you can imagine, my house is constantly a mess. I'm always cleaning, and I love sharing it with you guys to help motivate and inspire you to stay on top of your messes as well. Over here on my channel, we are your everyday type of family, your everyday type of mom. There is no judgment. This is a safe space for you to come, get some motivation, feel uplifted and positive. So if you enjoy cleaning content and a relatable mama, I would love for you to subscribe. I do upload cleaning motivation every single week, and I would love to have you here. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get right into it. If you are an OG subscriber and you've been here for a while, these videos likely are going to seem familiar, but nonetheless, they are so motivating, and I hope you decide to still stick around and rewatch them. Hey friends, welcome back. Today is going to be an after party cleanup plus tons of deep cleaning. We just celebrated Adrian's 11th birthday, so we had to take everything down from the party and then of course do some deep cleaning per usual. But today is going to be a really good one. I'm even cleaning out my bathtub drain, which you guys are going to be shocked. It was so disgusting. So go ahead, grab your drink of choice, sit back, relax, get some motivation to tackle something later in your day, or put me on your TV or tablet and clean along with me. We are starting off with the after party cleanup. This is the mess that was left behind. We did do a Dr. Seuss themed party and Adrian loved it. I did vlog it. If y'all want to see that, I will go ahead and pin the video for y'all, but it turned out super cute. There were a few mishaps. Things didn't go exactly as I planned, but nonetheless, it was still so cute. I really loved the Dr. Seuss theme. But I needed to take everything down. We are going to be popping the balloon arch. Adrian wanted to keep it, but it was so big. I was like, there's no way you can keep that in your room. She already has so many things in there, and now she has a huge train set. That's what she wanted for her birthday, that and an Avatar Lego set. So her room has lots of little things all over the place, which is fine. She loves it, but I was like, there's no way you're putting a balloon arch in there too. So we're going to take everything down, put my little fall decor back up just for a little bit longer. I am planning on taking everything down very soon and starting my Christmas decorating. Let me know down in the comments, do you guys enjoy seeing decorating mixed in with my cleaning, or do you just prefer me to keep it strictly to cleaning? These balloons were so cute though. They actually had some that had pictures of Cat in the Hat on them and the little fish. I got it off of Amazon and I thought it was such a cute little balloon set. That's why I decided to make a little balloon arch, but it made quite the mess. Ethan loves helping me pop the balloons. He was so excited. He could not wait for me to take it down and help me. One load of laundry a day keeps the chaos away. That is what I keep telling myself. So we are starting a load of laundry and then heading back into the kitchen to tackle the mess. As you can see, I had a lot of dishes left over from the day before. We didn't clean up that night just because we were having so much fun playing with her new train set and just hanging out. I didn't really want to bother with cleaning up the kitchen. Y'all know I much rather make memories than worry about the mess. Of course, I love having a clean house and obviously I love sharing it with you guys, but I also know the benefit of knowing when to just leave it and enjoy the moment, because especially the moments with your children, they are fleeting. They grow up so fast and I don't want to look back and feel like, man, I missed out on so much because I was so worried about having a perfectly clean home. So I really do try to just keep that in perspective whenever I struggle with like that anxiety feeling of like, oh my gosh, my house is a mess. Sometimes I just have to take a deep breath, calm myself down, and remember the mess will wait. It'll be there when I get done, and just enjoy the moment. I am still in shock that we are in November. I just finished getting my groceries for Thanksgiving, and I just can't believe we are already into the swing of holiday season and Christmas is quickly approaching. I don't know where the time has gone. Is it just me, or do you guys feel like this year is going by really fast? Because I need things to slow down. I'm really trying to enjoy everything, but it feels like it's just going by in the blink of an eye. I'm already planning a trip to my storage unit to grab all of my bins for Christmas out and start undecorating and prepping to put up my Christmas decor. And it just seems so surreal that we are here already. But I think I'm going to take my time putting up my Christmas decor and do some deep cleaning before I put it up, just because, you know, with it being sick season and all of that, I want to take my time, clean the house, enjoy having no decor maybe for a couple days while I do some cleaning before slowly decorating. I feel like I always rush and try to do everything all at once, and then it just makes it overwhelming and kind of frustrating where you just want to get it over with, and I don't want it to feel like that. So this year I'm making a point to slow down, enjoy it, and do it slowly. Now that I have the dishwasher all loaded up, it's time to do the hand washing. I do make a point to hand wash all of my pots and pans, and especially my ceramic cookware. I don't want to damage it or anything, so it is important to hand wash. I'm not sure if you guys put your stuff into the dishwasher, but if you want your sets to last longer, I definitely recommend taking the extra time to hand wash it. I know sometimes we can be in a rush, but pots and pans are pricey, so I definitely think it's worth the extra time and effort to make your money stretch a bit longer. And same thing goes with your knives. If you guys have noticed that your knives are dulling out quick and you put them in the dishwasher too, try hand washing them. It will preserve the sharpness for longer and make them last. Thankfully, I have the Ninja, I think it's called like Forever Sharp or something like that, and it has a built-in sharpener. So thankfully, I can sharpen my knives whenever I want, but I still only hand wash them, and it definitely keeps them sharp a lot longer. I ended up having our neighborhood garage sale over the weekend, and unfortunately, it was a very nasty weekend. It was raining and cold, so we really didn't have that many people come out. We did sell some things, but not as much as I was hoping to sell. So I actually think I'm going to be heading up to Once Upon a Child to try to sell some of the kid items that we didn't sell in the garage sale, just to get a few dollars back, especially with Christmas coming up. We really are trying to, make a little money and save where we can. This year, I already told the kids, like, look, between me and Santa, I've already had the conversation with Santa that this year we're not going crazy. We need to start learning how to be grateful for what we have and be grateful for what you do receive. Because I've noticed that the last couple years, the kids have made little comments like, oh my goodness, remember how many presents we had last year? And it took up, half of the room, or, just little comments like that. And it really hit me. Like, I don't want my kids to look at Christmas as how much am I going to get? And will I get more than last year? Like, it's supposed to one up each year and be more and more grand. And that is not what I want my children to think about when they think of Christmas. I really want them to know the true meaning of Christmas and wanting to give back more than receive. So that is definitely something that I want to work on in our household. So this year, I've already explained it to the kids. They hopefully will not expect anything crazy. I mean, obviously, we're still going to get them some gifts, and so will Santa, but nothing extreme. I really want us to, focus on making memories, and that's, what I told my husband. I'm like, I would rather spend money and make memories and moments that we'll never forget versus something that's going to end up on the bottom of their toy box, and never be touched again. So we ended up planning a trip. We are going to be going to Ruidoso, and I am beyond excited. We're going to go with our best friends, and we're going to stay in a really nice cabin up in the mountains, and I am so excited to make those memories and do this for both of our families. So I can't wait. I'm excited to go. Let me know down in the comments if you guys have anything fun planned to do during Christmas, if you travel, if you go see your family, or if you try to go on vacation. I'd love to hear about it. And now my favorite thing to do, clean the sink. I love cleaning the sink when I get done in the kitchen. So I'm going to be using some of the Dawn Power Wash in here. This is the apple scent. It smells so good. I absolutely love this. And of course, I've already shared with you guys the hack to make your own Dawn Power Wash at home, which I do keep that spray upstairs in the kids' bathroom to use, but I've already purchased this apple one, so obviously I'm going to use it up too, and I love using it in the sink because it leaves the downstairs smelling so good when I get done. Now it's time to set the mood by lighting a candle. This is the pumpkin apple cider candle that I picked up from Marshall's, and I'm obsessed, you guys. They smell so good. I've been meaning to make a trip back there to see if they have any more fall candles before it's too late and there's no more, because I've already went through, I think, over half of the ones that I picked up for the season. So time to get some more. I love lighting candles, especially when I'm cleaning. There's just something about having your house smell really good while you're cleaning, and when you get done, it's just, it's the best feeling. But I did need to tackle my junk drawers. I have 2 of them near my coffee bar area. This is my collect all space, so we're going to go through it, get the trash out of here. I always throw my junk mail in here too, so I needed to throw away the junk mail, vacuum out the drawers, clean them, reorganize it, and get them a little bit more functional. Let me know, do you guys have junk drawers in your house? And if so, how many do you have? One thing that often collects in our junk drawers are cords. I have so many different cords in here, and sometimes I can never figure out what they even go to. I have been on the hunt for the charger to our scooter. We got a scooter for outside, and I cannot seem to find the charger. I really thought this one, the one that I just rolled up, I was thinking, oh man, maybe this is it, but I ended up trying it out. It was not the charger, so I don't know where in the world that charger went, but it's got to be around here somewhere. But I do try to make a point, any random chargers I find, I do stick them in my junk drawers because at least I can search there for them. But I need to get a better way to organize all of the chargers. I love the feeling of a clean kitchen. It is the center of the house, so I feel like whenever it's dirty, it makes the house seem dirty. So whenever it's clean, you're like, I got my life together. But now that the kitchen's all done, we're gonna head into the laundry room. It was time to switch the clothes over and start folding a load. If you also have a load sitting in your dryer or maybe in a basket somewhere, go ahead, go grab that basket of laundry and let's fold it together. Y'all know that I started wearing this copper bracelet that you see me wearing right here. I started wearing this because I heard that copper helps with arthritis and tendonitis. So I started wearing it for my hip pain, which I must admit, I am feeling a difference in my hip. It wasn't 100%, but I'm definitely feeling a little bit of relief. And I decided, you know what, it's time to go in and get a back massage. I have not had one in quite some time. I do try to get one almost every single month because I've seen such amazing benefits from it. So if you guys have never had a professional back massage, 1000% recommend it, especially if you suffer from like neck pain and stiffness, hip pain. I also have a herniated disc in my back, and I'm telling you, the relief you get from a deep tissue massage is unlike anything else. And in case you guys haven't had them before, what a deep tissue massage does is it breaks down those knots that are in your muscles, and a lot of these knots can cause like poor circulation and pain, inflammation. So by going in and getting those knots broken up, it helps alleviate all of that. It flushes that out of your system, and you immediately get like a boost of endorphins. You feel so good. And they say getting back massages helps with depression and anxiety. But all of that to say, I just had a massage yesterday and I feel like $1,000,000. My hip feels amazing. Like, I don't know what that guy did, but he had miracle hands. That was probably one of the deepest deep tissue massages I've ever had. He was using his elbows and his forearms. And I mean, I have a few bruises on my back today and I feel sore, but I feel amazing. I just feel so loosened up and I feel great. So I just want to recommend back massages, especially deep tissue massages. If you are suffering with any sort of pain or maybe anxiety, depression, I promise you guys, it is so beneficial. If you spend money on getting your nails done or your hair done, I would say put the money towards getting a massage. It is so much more beneficial to not only your physical body, but your mental health. You feel so amazing. Just a little idea if you guys are trying to think of like what you want your spouse to get you for Christmas. Put a deep tissue massage on your Christmas list. You guys will thank me. I had so much laundry that needed to be put away. Aubrey also helps me fold, and so it was just piled up downstairs. So we're going to go ahead and get all of this laundry put away. Then we're going to get into some deeper cleaning downstairs. I really needed to dust the blinds. I had noticed they were looking pretty dusty, so we're going to be doing some dusting. Over the weekend, I decided to go ahead and get new light bulbs for all of the rooms in our house. I don't know if you've noticed, but every time I film in my kids' bedrooms or my bedroom, it's always like a tint of yellow, and that's from the light bulbs. It just has that warmer light bulb color, and I was tired of looking at it and seeing that, especially on film. I feel like it wasn't as like pretty as it could be on camera. So I finally bit the bullet and went and bought new light bulbs. I got them from Walmart. They were a little bit more affordable by buying the Walmart brand. And I got all of them in the daylight color, which is that bright like LED fully lit up color. And it made a huge difference upstairs. So I'm really excited now to start filming in the kids' bedrooms. You're going to be able to see me so well. And even my bedroom, you guys, it made a huge difference. I would often get comments of people saying like, your room is so dark, like the blue makes your room so dark, but it really isn't dark in my room. It was the light bulbs, like they were just not bright enough. Especially because with my old camera, which thankfully I have a new camera now, but with my old camera, if I would record in my bedroom, I had to close all of the blinds because if my camera faced a window, it would turn the whole room dark. It just couldn't, I guess it just couldn't get the lighting right, and I had no idea how to fix it. I'm not really great with cameras, so I would always have to close the blinds and just have my light bulb so my room would look so dark. Thankfully, my new camera, I don't have that problem, but I'm so happy I don't have to worry about that anymore because my light bulbs are super light and bright. I oftentimes pull out my Dyson and vacuum the windows, but today I decided to use my Swiffer because this really traps the dust and gets it up really well. I vacuumed these blinds not too long ago, but I just felt like there was still quite a bit of dust on them, so I wanted to make sure I like aggressively wipe the dust off. And you guys, I switched out this duster head so many times. It got so filthy. It was definitely satisfying and much needed. Also, a little tip to help save you some money if you love using these Swiffer dusters is to pick them up from Sam's Club. If you have a Sam's Club membership, you can get a huge pack of them. I believe it comes with 28 and it comes with the handle as well for right under $18. And you guys, it lasts for so long. I'd say whenever I buy this, it lasts me a good 6 months, and you get so many more for a lot cheaper versus buying them, you know, from Walmart or whatever. So definitely recommend if you guys use these a lot. The windowsills were looking a bit gross too, so I went ahead and wiped them down using my Aunt Fanny wood cleaner. Y'all know I love this stuff. I was definitely on a roll this day, getting all of the laundry done. I really needed to do some catching up this day, so putting in another load, and then we're going to be heading into my bedroom to get it cleaned up, do a little bit of deeper cleaning in there, and then of course tackle my nasty bathroom after that. Oh my gosh, you guys, look how lit up it looks in here. I'm telling you, these light bulbs made a huge difference. But as you can see, I have a little bit of mess in here. I needed to make the bed, of course, put away more laundry. So we're going to do that before wiping down the furniture. Today was a day that I wanted to focus on doing a lot of dusting because my husband's allergies have been bad. You guys know this. I talk about this. We actually switched his allergy medicine back to Zysol because the Allegra wasn't working, but I also want to pick up a nasal spray because a lot of y'all said that adding the nasal spray really helped you guys, and adding Sudafed. So I want to pick that up next to see if it will help him out because I just feel so bad. His nose is so clogged up, like he just cannot breathe out of it, and I know that has to be miserable. Stella, my little Cavapoo, is definitely in need of a haircut. I was going to let her hair stay long because I actually prefer her hair long. I think she looks so cute, and because, you know, it's colder outside, I was thinking, oh, it might be nice for her to, you know, keep her long hair. But y'all, like I said, we've been getting some rain, and with the rain, oh my gosh, she looks so dirty and raggedy. Like, my poor dog looks homeless because she's so nasty and dirty, and she's dragging in so much, not only grass, but mud and wet paws. So as much as I love her long hair, I think I am going to schedule her another appointment so she can get a haircut because she looks so raggedy. I'm going to show you guys a close-up here in a little bit, but we have new lamps on our nightstands. I was so excited to find these. You guys know I've been talking about doing a room makeover, and one of the things I really wanted to get were lamps for my nightstands, and I stumbled across these from Walmart, and I fell in love. I decided I couldn't wait to get them. I didn't want them to like sell out or them not carry them anymore, so I picked them up the other day, and I love them so much. They were pretty affordable. They were $40 a piece. So I cannot wait to like do the full room makeover. But for right now, we just have some new lamps. But I do what I like, and I do as I please. Ooh, 'cause I was born in the 90s. But I do what I like, and I do as I please. Ooh, 'cause I was born in the 90s. Ooh, I was born. They don't believe I'm okay, but just wiping down all the wood with my Aunt Fanny wood cleaner, and then I'm using my Jaws glass cleaner to clean the lamps. They did have a little bit of dust on them because they were brand new. I literally just stuck them in my room and plugged them in, so I needed to clean them.
Yeah, I live a lie. Don't really know how life was before, but I do what I like and I do as I please. Ooh, 'cause I was born in the 90s.
The last thing I need to do is vacuum in here, get all the dust up. And speaking of vacuuming, I wanted to ask y'all if you have ever used the Shark cordless vacuums. If you have one or you know someone who has one, what is the experience with them? Because my best friend, she has been thinking about purchasing a cordless vacuum, and she's actually the one who got me onto Shark vacuums. You guys know, before I got my cordless Dyson, I only used Shark vacuums. I love them. I feel like they vacuum so good. They get up so much stuff off of the floor, and I really was debating between the Dyson and the Shark, but my best friend Becca, she also has a cleaning channel. She is the one who said, go with a Dyson. It's the best thing you will ever purchase. So I went with Dyson and I love it. I've had no issues with mine, but my Nana recently purchased a Shark cordless vacuum, which it wasn't like the top model. It was, you know, one of the cheaper ones, and she only had it for 2 months and it broke on her. Thankfully, she was able to call, and because it was still under warranty, you know, they were going to replace it. But I just want to see what has been y'all's experience with the Shark cordless vacuums. I cannot talk today. Just because I don't want my best friend to waste money and get this one. This is supposed to be, I'm not sure what the model is. I just know she said it was $500. So I would hate for her to spend that money and for it to break on her or not be that good. Because like I said, I've had my Dyson now for almost a year. I've had 0 issues. Becca has had hers now, I think she said for like 5 years or something. No issues. So just want to make sure she doesn't waste her money, and I'd love y'all's opinions. Now that I got more laundry folded and put away, I am feeling so accomplished because I never do this much laundry in one day unless it's like one of my big laundry days. So feeling pretty good about myself, but now it's time to head into my bathroom. It wasn't crazy dirty, just had, you know, dirty clothes on the floor. We're going to wipe everything down, but then we're going to be doing the deep cleaning and tackling my disgusting drain. My bathtub was really struggling to drain. I knew that I have been losing a lot of hair recently. I feel like I've just been in like a season of high shedding. I'm hoping it's not going to last a long time because I'm kind of like, oh my gosh, all my hair is falling out, but hopefully it's just like a seasonal thing or something. But because my hair has been falling out so much, my drain was so clogged up, and I knew it was going to be bad, but I honestly didn't think it was going to be this bad. So I'm glad that I ended up getting it cleaned out, and I definitely recommend, if you guys also have drain problems, get one of those little snakes. You can pick them up from Walmart, on Amazon. They're super inexpensive, and they do a great job at unclogging your drain, especially if it's a bunch of hair that's stuck in there. So that's what I'm going to be using for my drain today, is just a snake. And I know you guys saw my husband come in and out of here. He was actually packing up his bags and he had to leave for the week. He had to do a work business trip. He was supposed to leave earlier that day, but over the weekend, during Adrian's birthday weekend, he ended up pulling his neck really bad. So I had to take him to urgent care first thing Monday morning because he was hoping it would just go away over the weekend. That didn't happen. So he had a doctor's note, and technically he wasn't supposed to go to work. So he was initially not going to go on this business trip, but he woke up this day and decided, you know what, I'm not feeling terribly bad. They did give him a shot, which I think was for inflammation, and he also was taking some other medicine for it. So he was starting to feel a little better. So he was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go because it was a really important business trip. So he ended up going and leaving for the entire week, and he came back for the next weekend, which worked out good because then we were finally able to take Adrian to Synergy, because that was the plan. We had her birthday party at home, and then we were going to go play at the arcade, and we didn't get to do that because my husband hurt his neck. So we did end up going the next weekend. We just went actually yesterday. The kids had so much fun, but y'all, Synergy is way overpriced now. I don't think we'll be going back again because we just spent so much money and the kids went through it so fast. And I'm like, man, inflation is awful. Like, the games were expensive before, but now they're just unimaginable. We can't even like go for an hour without spending over $200. It's just crazy. So we probably won't be going to that arcade again. Oh my gosh, you guys. My drain was clogged, but I didn't think this much hair would come out. I cannot believe how much hair came out of there, you guys. That is so disgusting. I could have made a wig. Like, that was enough for a wig. And if my fingers weren't hurting so bad, I probably could have pulled even more out of there, but it was seriously hurting my fingers trying to pull the hair. So I was like, you know what? The water can run, and that's all I need. So for right now, this is good enough. But of course, after I got done cleaning the drain out, I went ahead and wiped down the bathtub, sprayed it. I wanted to make sure it was nice and clean. But that is going to do it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I feel like we got so much done. I hope y'all are motivated, or I hope you got some stuff done with me. If you did, give the video a thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe. I'd love to have you here. I do upload 1 to 2 videos weekly. Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a good one. We have so much deep cleaning, tackling areas that are often forgotten. Plus, I'm going to be sharing a delicious raisin sourdough bread recipe with you guys. I mentioned it in a YouTube short and y'all wanted to see it. So I have that recipe for you guys later in the video, as well as some homemade dog food. So today's video is jam-packed with tons tons of motivation. I hope you guys are ready for it. If you are new here, my name is Ashley. I'm a stay-at-home mama to 4. We live in West Texas, and on my channel, I share your everyday messes. I love decluttering, organizing, deep cleaning, and I love just being real and transparent with you guys. Y'all know we are not perfect. Our homes are not perfect, especially if you have little ones running around. So I love for you guys to come here and feel like you can relate and get some motivation to tackle something. So if you enjoy content like that, I'd love for you to subscribe, but let's jump right into it. First off, I'm going to say if you hear any dogs barking in the background, I am so sorry. I have been waiting and waiting to do this voiceover, and I cannot wait any longer, so I am so sorry if you hear them. That is the background noise of today. But I first off want to thank you guys for being here and spending your time with me. I truly appreciate it, and I am so grateful for each and every one of y'all. YouTube has been such a blessing in so many ways for our family, and it wouldn't be possible without you guys. So I hope you know I don't take y'all for granted, and I appreciate you, and I love chatting with y'all down in the comments. So if you are new here, I'd love for you to leave me a comment so I can also get to know you. I seriously get so excited when I just see the same names on the screen and comment back to you guys. I really do feel like I have friends all around the world. It is such a blessing to our family and to me, so I hope you know I am truly grateful. But we are starting off in my bedroom. It was time to wash the bedding, and it had been a while since I pulled off our Tempur-Pedic cover. We bought this like special cover that's supposed to protect our mattress, and little to my surprise, I was shocked to see that we had a stain on the mattress, and this was from quite a few months back. I thoroughly cleaned the mattress a few months ago, but clearly I did not get the stain out, so my husband was sick one night and he ended up throwing up on the bed, and yeah, there was the stain still left over, so I needed to tackle that. We're going to be spraying it with some Shout, and then I will be steaming it to get that stain out of the mattress. And also, since I pulled the cover off, I thought, you know what, this is a great time to do a nice refresh to my mattress. And if you guys have never done this before, I definitely recommend it. Our mattresses can build up old skin cells. We shed at night. I know it's gross, but it does happen. So just to be extra sure that my mattress is clean, I like to sprinkle a little bit of baking soda on here. I will leave it for a good 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm going to put this on here while I do some cleaning in my room, and then we will vacuum it up. I was noticing fingerprints on the walls, so I am using my wall cleaner. If you guys have never tried this Chomp wall cleaner, definitely recommend it. I do have flat paint, so if you also have flat paint, this is a great way to get off that surface level fingerprints, dirt, stuff like that without taking off that thin layer of paint. And what you do is just spray it directly onto the brush. You don't want to spray your wall because it will leave a wet spray mark, but by spraying it directly onto the brush, it does clean the walls and not take your paint off. I love that stuff. I am a huge fan of Shout. I have always used Shout to get my stains out on furniture, carpet, clothing. I feel like it does such a good job and it never changes the color of anything. So definitely recommend that. And my shampooer did a great job getting this up. So thankfully my mattress looks brand new again. And most importantly, at least it's not going to be smelly or have anything lingering in here. And I rise out of lies. Tonight we'll get there, back to heaven. Living with passion, I live with stars. I keep my head steady, but feet off the ground. I like it, still want to. While on the topic of mattresses, I do have a Tempur-Pedic mattress, and I'd love to know if you guys have a Tempur-Pedic, what do you think about it? What does your spouse think about it? Because me and my husband are very indifferent on the mattress. So this is the first time we've ever spent this much money on a mattress, and my husband hates it. He does not like the Tempur-Pedic one bit. And it really stinks because it was such a big purchase and it's already past like the time period for returning it. And I really wish we would have, because he's been having back problems ever since we got the Tempur-Pedic mattress. And the first time, whenever, when we first bought it, he was like, I just don't like it. It's not soft enough. So we ended up returning our mattress probably, I think it was like a month or two after we got it, because they said we had to give it time to break it in and stuff. So we complained and we ended up paying an additional fee to get the softer Tempur-Pedic, thinking that would fix the problem. And unfortunately it didn't, and we just kind of let it go. So we have the Tempur-Pedic, even though my husband does not like it. I personally love it. I love the way it feels. I think it's so comfortable, but I feel bad because my husband is not a fan and we spent so much money on it. It really hurts my heart because it was so expensive, and I have a feeling we're probably going to look into getting a new one here in the near future because my husband is just miserable. So that just really stinks. I have no idea if that's something anyone would even buy off of us. I mean, we do have the mattress protector on it and stuff, but yeah. That stinks, but I'd love to hear if you guys have a Tempur-Pedic. What do you think about it? I've often heard it's either you love it or you hate it, and I kind of think that's how it is. About to start tackling my huge piles of laundry, but first I need to get some more of my dough going. I have my sourdough starter sitting on the counter. I fed it this morning, so I'm ready to go ahead and mix up the bread. I recently put a YouTube short up and I showed my raisin bread in there, and a lot of y'all commented saying that you wanted the recipe and you wanted to see it. So I will put the recipe down in the description for you guys if you want to try to make it at home, but it is so delicious. This is how much I have left of my last loaf. I'm trying to perfect it. Just recently started working with sourdough, so I'm getting better and better, but I'll put the recipe that I use down in the description for you guys. Let's quickly mix up this dough and then get back to cleaning. For this recipe, you only need a few ingredients. So we're gonna need some salt. I like adding cinnamon. You don't have to add cinnamon if you don't prefer it. Some vanilla extract, of course, your sourdough starter. I'm gonna be using bread flour. You can use all-purpose as well. Some raisins, and of course, a little bit of sugar. By no means am I a pro baker, but I do enjoy baking, and I have really been loving sourdough. I'm really getting into it. I haven't quite perfected bread yet. It's still not as airy and light as I would like it to be, but I'm gonna keep baking and keep trying, and I encourage you to do the same. There are so many benefits to. You also need olive oil, almost forgot. To using sourdough, sourdough is fermented and it's really good for your gut health, so I highly recommend giving sourdough bread a try. Start some baking. I have been loving it, so I've been making regular sourdough bread, this raisin bread, as well as some homemade cinnamon rolls, perfecting everything. But like I said, if you guys want to give this recipe a try, I will have it all down in my description for y'all to check out. It's such a delicious bread. But after you get done mixing the dough and all of the ingredients together, you're just going to cover it with a damp cloth and let it rise for roughly an hour, and then you're going to knead it again and then let it rise for a few more hours. You can continue to do this for up to 6 to 12 hours. You don't have to knead it that often. Just whenever you remember, go in there, give it a little knead. You're just waiting for it to get really fluffed up and big, and then you can bake it, which I will show you guys at the very end what the bread ends up turning out to look like, and oh, it was a good one. But now we're gonna do some laundry. As you can see, I had tons of clothes that were waiting for me to fold. I was putting it off. I'm so bad about laundry, you guys. I don't like doing laundry. Y'all know this. So the pile was quite large. If you also have some baskets lying around that need to be folded, go ahead, go grab them. Let's get some laundry folded together, or go grab your clothes and get them in the wash and started.
I've been feeling hopeless till you came around, came around. All this time, you're the only reason I'm not chasing highs, chasing highs. What is love? Lately I've been wondering just what is love, what is love? I don't know, no one ever showed me I've been on my own for too long. But if you hold me now, let me into your heart. Maybe I can start to love again and tend to my scars. Can you show me how? Can you love?
You guys know that I've been using a all-natural laundry detergent for quite some time, and I recently decided to switch it up just because I enjoy switching up my products. I don't know, there's something about trying something new that's exciting. So I recently purchased, it's called ECOS, and it's an all natural laundry detergent. Sam's Club used to carry it, but they've been out of stock in it. I've tried it in the lavender scent and really loved it. This time I tried the magnolia lily scent, and I'm not a fan. It does not smell like flowers to me at all. I don't even know what it smells like. So I definitely don't recommend getting the magnolia lily scent because it's weird, but I do love the lavender one, and I've been adding the OxiClean that is free of dyes and perfumes into the laundry just to help brighten up my clothes a bit, because I was noticing they were looking a little bit more dingier with the previous laundry detergent. So I thought by adding in some of the OxiClean, it would help brighten things up. So that is my current laundry detergent. In case you guys are wondering, I will link the products that I'm currently using down in my description for you guys. My whole house was seriously so messy this day, so we are going to be doing basically a whole house cleaning, and then I needed to do some deep cleaning on the stairs today as well, because I was noticing fingerprints going up the walls, and I've been meaning to wipe down the banister for quite some time. With it being sickness season, I do try to go around the house and clean doorknobs and handles, anything like that. Make sure I sanitize just to try my best to keep the sickness away. Y'all are going to be watching this after Thanksgiving, so I just want to say happy Thanksgiving. I hope you guys had a wonderful day with your friends or family, and let me know down in the comments, how was your day? What did you do? I hope it was a wonderful one, and I just hope y'all know that I am truly grateful from the bottom of my heart to have y'all here with me. Now that I got the clothes put away, which felt like an eternity, it was so much clothes. But as I was putting it away and came upstairs and saw the kids' bathroom, I knew that I needed to get in here and clean it up. It was so filthy, toothpaste splattered all over the mirror. I don't know why, but recently Ethan, my youngest, he's 4, he has been spitting the toothpaste on the mirror almost every single time he brushes his teeth. It's driving me crazy. Even though I got him a step stool so he wouldn't didn't have to like jump up and try to reach the sink, somehow he still manages to get it all over the mirror. So we're gonna get this cleaned up. I also needed to clean the kids' toothpaste because it was all gunked up, of course. I just don't know how toothpaste is always everywhere in this bathroom. In my last video, I asked y'all if you wanted to see any decorating in my videos, and a lot of you guys responded, so I appreciate you guys taking the time to comment on my last video, letting me know. So there will be some decorating coming up on my channel very soon. We just took down all of the decor actually yesterday as of when I'm recording this voiceover. So we're going to be slowly decorating. I think I'm going to focus on like one area per day just so it's not overwhelming. I did go to my storage unit and get all the decor out. So the kids are super pumped. They just want to put everything up, but I really am going to take my time this year, try not to stress myself out. We just decorated the tree this morning, and y'all, it took so long to do. It probably took us a little over 3 hours because the tree is so tedious. It's the type of tree where you have to hook each little branch into the spot. Thankfully, it is pre-lit, so that helped out, but because you have to do each little branch, it does take some time. Although this tree is so worth it. It's so beautiful. I bought it a few years ago off of Wayfair, and it's held up really well. Just last year was the first time we started having issues with it because my kids were playing hide and seek. So they broke like 3 branches off of the back of the tree. Thankfully, I can just turn the tree towards, put the backside towards the wall and you don't notice. But besides that, this tree still looks as beautiful as it did when we first bought it.
Every day I see miserable people doing things they hate just to fit in. I know it's easier to get along peacefully, but have you ever thought about you? Don't know why I keep on doing what I'm told to do when the rules are made up by someone we never knew. Baby, wipe your tears and hear me out. We don't need someone to feel alright. Let's do the streets on a Monday. Let's call your exes and tell them they can join us too. Why always worry about money when you can get rich by trying to see the outside? I know it's hard sometimes to believe it, that you deserve more than me. Said, oh, quit the job you hate and love the ones you love.
By the time I finished up there, it was time to switch the laundry over. I wanted to make sure I stayed on top of it because I was washing my bedding. So obviously I didn't want to forget that my sheets and mattress topper were in here. So we're going to switch this over and then we're going to start doing some cleaning downstairs because like I said, my whole house was basically trashed. So I needed to tackle all of the areas.
Never really thought about you. Don't know why I keep on doing what I'm told to do when the rules are made up by someone we never knew. Baby, wipe your tears and hear me out. We don't need someone to feel alright. Let's do the streets on a Monday. Let's call your exes and tell them they can join us too. Why always worry
I work out typically Monday through Friday with like a workout class off of my Peloton, and then I pretty much use my treadmill every single day. I make a goal to get about 10,000 steps, which usually takes at least, if I'm not doing like a cleaning video or like doing a lot of cleaning that day, I usually have to walk on my treadmill for an hour to hit 10,000 steps. But if I do a typical cleaning day like you guys see, then I usually only need to walk on the treadmill for 15 to 30 minutes. But I do try to make a point to do that because walking is probably one of the best things you can do for your body. It is so good. It's so underrated. So if you guys haven't been on a walk in a while, you haven't been getting your steps in, I definitely recommend it. It makes such a big difference for your body and your digestion. I needed to clean up my desk. I have my new box that I got in from Mindful Souls. This is like a little subscription box you can get. It comes with like essential oils, crystals, things like that. And I've really been getting into that recently. So I was excited when I found that subscription box, but I had everything sitting on top of my desk. The kids were so excited going through my things. They love to wear the necklaces and bracelets that come with it too. So while I was cleaning the downstairs and like gathering all the toys, I was just sticking them at the bottom of the steps. That way I could just make one trip to bring it all up there. And that was a close-up of Jinxie's throw up that he had this day that I also needed to clean up. So gross. But what I like to do whenever I'm cleaning up all the toys and shoes off of the stairs is I just grab a laundry basket to make it super easy to carry everything all at once up the stairs and put it where it goes. So that's what I was doing, picking up the things really fast. And then we are going to be doing the deep cleaning on the stairs because, yeah, between the throw up and the fingerprints, all of the things, it was time for a good deep cleaning.
It won't go away. I've got that feeling rushing through my body. I know that it is here to stay. It's like you're my personal Illuminati.
First things first, I wanted to vacuum the stairs before I shampooed that one spot, especially because, you know, my shampooer doesn't do that great for picking up, you know, bits of dirt and stuff like that. So I wanted to make sure I got all the crumbs off of the stairs. And y'all know I have been obsessed with vacuuming my stairs recently. I don't know what it is. I just find it really satisfying to see the stairs freshly vacuumed.
I'm just a bad girl, but if you treat me right, I will be the best girl in this whole world. No, I'm not gonna bite. I got my hands on your body, so tell me what you want me to do. I can be good or be naughty, because there ain't nobody love you like I do.
I recently fully shampooed my stairs not too long ago, so I'm just going to do a little spot check right here, clean it up, and then we will get to cleaning the walls. I'm using the same spray and brush for the walls right here as well. This is flat paint right here too. I really wish we could paint right here, but the ceilings are so tall that there's no way I could reach all the way to the top. So what I've actually been thinking about doing, and I think I'm really close to convincing my husband, is to start off downstairs, like in the entryway where the walls are most commonly touched by the kids, and trying to do, I think it's called like a board and batten, where it's like the wood planks or like a chair railing, something like that, where I could do like a distinct line and then have the bottom half of the walls be completely like wood, or do it where I could put the chair railing and then paint the bottom half a color. That way the walls will be washable on the lower half, because I'm just so tired of not being able to clean the walls, because you know how kids are, they're constantly touching everything and the walls. So I just would really love to be able to have something that's washable. I ran out of my anti-back wipes, so to clean the railings, I'm just going to be using my homemade mixture of rubbing alcohol and water with some essential oil, and this is going to kill any germs that are on my railing. I'm not sure if this is the best thing for wood, but I wasn't really drenching it. I was just, giving it a good little wipe down to get the germs off and make sure it was clean.
Some might say that I am just a bad girl, but if you treat me right, I will be the best girl in this whole world. No, I'm not gonna bite. I've got my hands on your body, so tell me what you want me to do.
By this time, my dough was ready to be kneaded, so I'm going to give it a little knead, and then we're going to cover it with a damp towel and let it rest again. And if your house is cold like mine, I like to put mine in the oven with the light on, and it just helps it rise a little bit faster.
Can be good or be naughty, because there ain't nobody love you like I do, like I do.
If you guys have made it this far in today's video, thank you so much for still being here and still watching. You're a true VIP of the channel, and I'm not gonna lie, today's voiceover has been so difficult for me between my kids, because my kids are home for Thanksgiving. So between the kids, the dogs next door barking, there has been so many loud cars drive by. I'm feeling a bit frustrated trying to get this voiceover done for you guys. So I'm so sorry if you have heard so many different things in the background. I am trying my best, but this video is coming out soon, so I didn't want to wait to get it up for you guys. So I appreciate you, and I know you guys are understanding, but I hope you know that I was trying to make sure the background was not as crazy as it ended up being.
Problems, I would never thought that you could be causing these problems. It smells so bright with eyes like these diamonds. Caution, I know I should have known. Right now you're not alone.
But as y'all can see, I'm now making the bed. My sheets were done. I tried to throw my sheet in for a little bit longer because it got super wrinkled sitting in the dryer. But I was like, you know what? I don't have time to dry this sheet any longer, because I needed to get my comforter into the dryer and dried, because that takes so long to dry. It literally takes like 3 or 4 cycles.
See where you stand, I don't wanna see you crumble. To recall what we meant, all the words you never said, all the questions in my head, 'cause you're trouble, yeah. Yeah, you're trouble. Yeah, you're trouble. 'Cause you're trouble. Yeah, you're trouble. Running. Everyone says that I should get going, so running. But I'm not supposed to run when
It is later at night. I just got done doing the dishes,
But I wanted to share with you guys, I've recently started making my dog's homemade dog food. So I thought I would share this with you guys. I'll put the full recipe down in the description, but this is for 2 dogs for right under a week's worth of dog food. So what you need is 3 pounds of meat. I'm using ground deer, and then a 1/4 cup of liver. I got my liver. You need oil. This time I'm gonna be using avocado oil. Last time I used olive oil. Pumpkin puree. You need peas and green beans. I have this mix that comes with carrots and corn as well. I'm gonna need 12 ounces of that. Chopped spinach, some extra carrots just because I don't know if there's enough in there, so I like to put some extra. 1 whole sweet potato, some turmeric, white rice or brown rice. I plan on getting brown rice, but right now all I have is white rice. That is all you need. You can also add in some eggshells to add some calcium, but I'm gonna throw everything in my Instapot for 25 minutes, mash it up, and it's ready to go.
So this was the second time that I was making the dog food, but this time, for some reason, I had issues with the rice burning. At least my Instapot was alerting me that it was burning, so the only thing I could think of was that I added the rice first. So if you guys decide to make your own dog food, add the rice last, just because I think the rice sitting on the bottom triggers the Instapot to think it's burning when really it's not. It's just all the liquid dried up. So I ended up having to pop the lid off 2 different times and add additional water because it kept alerting me, and I was so thrown off because the first time I made dog food I had no issues. So that was really weird, but a heads up in case you guys decide to make this as well. But y'all, my dogs love this food so much. They're obsessed with it. And if you do have any meat that's not fully thawed out, because I did forget to take out the liver, I added a few extra minutes onto my Instapot just so it would fully be cooked. Obviously, I don't want to give the dogs raw food, so just add a few extra minutes if any of your meat isn't fully thawed out. But this recipe made enough food for both of my dogs to eat for a full 6 days. So I have been really enjoying making their own food, especially because of their excitement when I feed them. It is so sweet. But now we're gonna move on to my bread. It is the next morning and it's time to bake it. So it's nice and fluffy now. I'm just gonna top it with brown sugar and cinnamon. I'm gonna do a quick little fold, nothing too crazy. And then we're gonna shape it into a bread loaf. And then we're gonna put it in my bread pan with some parchment paper. We're gonna leave it rise for just a little bit longer. I'd say like 15 minutes. Give it enough time for your oven to preheat to 375, and then you're gonna bake this for anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour. You wanna make sure you have a really nice golden brown crust, because if you don't cook it long enough, the middle will be doughy. And I found that out the hard way the first time I made mine. So now I bake it for close to an hour and it turns out perfect. Now we're gonna go ahead and get the dog bedding washed. I do try to wash their blankets at least once a week, just because, especially Yoda sheds a lot, so I try to keep up with all the dog hair. Once your bread has cooled off just a little bit, I like to then pull it out of the pan and then coat it with a good at least 1 to 2 tablespoons of butter, and that'll help the crust be a little bit softer because this is a thicker crust, being a sourdough bread. And oh my gosh, you guys, it's so good, especially if you eat it when it's still warm. It's delicious. Now that I've ate my weight in bread for breakfast, it's time to get started on my bathroom, organizing, decluttering, because underneath my sink was a hot mess. You guys saw my new products that I'm absolutely in love with. So I was excited to go ahead and organize them. I bought a new organizer to go on top of the sink. So we're going to organize my new products and just clean up underneath the sink because I had things thrown everywhere. I have gone through here quite a few times, so I've decluttered the things that I don't really use, but I just needed to reorganize it because it was looking so messy.
Just see where you stand. I don't want to see you crumble. To recall what we meant. All the words you never said. All the questions in my head. 'Cause you're trouble, yeah. Yeah, you're trouble. Yeah, you're trouble. 'Cause you're trouble. Yeah, you're trouble.
I do have this little canister that I was storing my Q-tips in, but I decided to go ahead and dump out the rest of my Epsom salt into it. That way I could keep it beside the bathtub. That way whenever I want to use it, I have it handy, and to get that big bag out from underneath my sink.
I'm thinking you were made for me. Isn't it my birthday yet? 'Cause I gotta say, you're looking like a gift for me. Wrapped up nice and neat, baby. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy.
This little organizer definitely comes in handy. I bought this from Walmart, and I just kind of stick all of my little knickknack things in here. So I have my teeth whitening kit, my face cleaner, I have my eyelashes that I hardly ever use, but you know, I'm gonna hold on to those. And then you guys know my new obsession, which has been my little nail strips. I have been loving them, but I have a lot of leftovers because each set of nail strips come with like 30 pieces, and I usually only use them once, so I do save all of the extras. Then if I want to mix match them, I have plenty left over, so I have them in here as well.
You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust. All the second chances, they are nothing for us. I like it all with the cherry on top. Be one of the things I love. We don't have to move so fast, baby. I will show you how you can catch my vibe. And right away, got so much time looping in the blurry lights. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night.
It looks so much better underneath there, and I got rid of quite a bit of things, a lot of trash, but now it's time to put together my new makeup organizer. I was so excited to get this in the mail. I have been wanting to order an organizer for quite some time, but I just couldn't decide exactly what look I wanted to go for. So this one I thought was perfect. It's so simple and it's stylish looking, but also doesn't stick out like a sore thumb. I love that it's acrylic and clear and really pretty, and you can customize the height of the shelves. So I got this off of Amazon. I'll be sure to link it if you guys are interested. But I was so excited to put my new skincare products on here and get rid of that little gray organizer that I had, that basket. I wanted to get that off of the countertop, and I was very pleased with how much this organizer ended up holding. I was worried I wasn't going to be able to fit like the things that I use all the time, but it fit everything.
Be shy. 'Cause I got the system of favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with
y'all, I honestly can't rave enough about Dong & Bee products. I know this video is sponsored by them, but I truly am obsessed with their skincare line. Everything has been amazing. I will definitely update you guys if I notice a difference in my skin after using it long term, but as of right now, it is amazing how it makes my skin feel, how hydrated, and it didn't break out my face. I have very sensitive skin and I never mix up my skincare products because I always break out, and I love that these products are all natural and it just makes my skin feel good. And I think it says a lot that it didn't break out my skin. I had no irritations, so I want you guys to know I truly do mean that I love their products. So make sure if you're interested, you head down to my description, check them out. But this is going to do it for today's video. I really hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're new, I'd love for you to subscribe. I do upload new cleaning motivation every single week, and I would love to have you here. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a before Thanksgiving prep. This is what I needed to get done around the house before I was going to get started cooking for Thanksgiving. We ended up having my mom come into town super last minute, so I had lots to prep, like Adrian's nasty room. So we're going to be cleaning her room. We're going to be cleaning all downstairs. I have a quick grocery haul for you guys, as well as some Christmas decorating. So tons to get into. If this is your first time watching, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. I hope this video gives you all the motivation you need to tackle something around your house. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. First off, I want to say happy Thanksgiving. I hope you guys had a wonderful break with your friends and family and had some delicious food. We definitely feasted and was so full. We had such a nice Thanksgiving though. We just hung out with the family. Like I said, we ended up flying my mom in last minute, so she's here with us for 2 weeks. So we're really excited to have her. She is going to be staying in Adrian's room. So that is why we're starting off in her bedroom today. I needed to get it deep cleaned because, as you can see, it was a disaster. Not only did she have toys all over the floor, but she also had tons of dirty clothes. I wanted to wash the bedding, so that's what we're doing right here. We're getting her bedding started. That way I could make sure it was fully washed before we picked my mom up. We ended up flying her in the day before Thanksgiving, so I'm actually cleaning her room the day before. I had so much to get done before I picked her up at 6 p.m. So we are getting busy tackling it all. Thanksgiving is definitely a great time to sit back and really look at everything you have to be grateful for. And I just want to say to all of you how grateful I am that you guys decided to hang out with me today, spend your time with me. I know there are so many content creators here on YouTube, and I truly appreciate that you are here with me today, taking the time, hanging out with me. I hope y'all know I'm grateful for each and every one of y'all. YouTube is seriously a dream come true for me. It has turned into now my job that I am forever grateful for. So I hope you guys know it doesn't go unnoticed, and I appreciate every one of y'all. And if you leave me a comment, I always try to get back to you, so don't be shy. It is by far the greatest perk of doing YouTube is connecting with so many people from around the world. It truly is just amazing, and I love just connecting and learning, especially about different cultures and the way that we do things. I love that about YouTube. As y'all can see, I went ahead and cleared away everything that was on the floor. We are currently working on the train set. We put this together right after Adrian's birthday, but since we had my mom coming into town, we really needed to make some room on the floor. I was going to attempt to put it underneath her bed, but it did not fit. I was like, there is no way. It wouldn't work. So we ended up taking it apart. We'll put it back together after my mom leaves. But for now, I'm putting it in these little cubbies in her closet. These have definitely come in handy for just little knickknack things that she has around her room. She doesn't really have too many like big toys. She's definitely more into fidgets and Legos and things like that. So these cubbies and storage bins and things like that really come in handy for organizing her bedroom. As you can see, we have a couple bins underneath her bed. That's how we store some toys as well as her books. And she had a brand new Lego set that she's been working on. It's an Avatar one, and she just had it over here in the corner. So I'm moving everything into the closet up on the shelf. That way it doesn't get ruined. Adrienne is definitely my more messy child when it comes to bedrooms. She always has so many different surprises everywhere, especially cut up papers and just little crafts that she likes to make, which I love because she is very artistic and just uses her imagination, which I love. But I often do have to come in here and help her out. I have found that getting more bins and cubbies and things like that, it has definitely helped her stay more organized than she used to be. So if you also have a child who loves to craft and cut up little papers, I definitely recommend getting mini storage bins. If they have a place to put each little thing, it helps them know where it's at so they're not constantly throwing things all around their room trying to find whatever they might be looking for. So we have downsized a lot, but I still have to get in here and do the decluttering because otherwise she would seriously save so many random papers. She's a little bit of a hoarder. If you guys saw my last video when I did her room, I did a much deeper deep clean. I went through all of her drawers, organized it, got rid of the papers. But today, since I was on a big time crunch, I was just trying to make sure everything looked clean. Of course, got rid of papers, organized the stuff that you could see, but I left the drawers. They really weren't too bad. They just had, trash in there. But as for being organized, they still had all of her fidgets in the right designated bins, so I really wasn't too worried about it. Last but not least, I needed to vacuum, make sure there was no trash on the floor, and then we're going to be bringing all of her laundry downstairs so I can start washing it because she had quite the pile piling up. Now it's time to head into the upstairs bathroom. I knew my mom was going to be using this quite frequently. This will be where she bathes and all of that. So I wanted to make sure it was clean, obviously. I feel like the bathrooms are definitely the space to focus on when you have guests coming over, especially if they're going to be staying with you. I feel like having a clean bathroom is essential. And as you could tell, there was toothpaste everywhere and it just needed to be wiped down thoroughly. So I'm going to get in here, clean the countertops, wipe the toilet down. I needed to clean the cabinets. It always amazes me how much toothpaste the kids leave on their toothbrushes. I'm like, do you even get the toothpaste on your teeth? Because it looks like it's all over their toothbrush, especially Ethan's. I'm always coming in here and cleaning his toothbrush off because it's so full of toothpaste. It's funny. But got that cleaned up. I'm also going to be cleaning the little divider that I have in here to store the toothbrushes because it was looking pretty dirty as well. I always forget how soapy the Mrs. Meyer's sprays are. This is the seasonal scents, and every time I spray too much of it, it makes so many bubbles, and then I feel like I have to rinse my towel out a bunch of times. So I have to keep reminding myself to use sparsely because you really don't need a lot. A lot goes a long way because it is so sudsy. But I love the fall scents. I need to get some more. I'm not sure if they're going to stop carrying them on Amazon or not, but I need to order some more because I am starting to run a little low. love the shine that's left behind after I use this Aunt Fanny wood spray. It just makes the wood look brand new again. The bathroom is so clean. It looks so good. But now we're going to head downstairs. I'm going to share with you guys the grocery haul that I picked up first thing in the morning. It was just the last few items that I needed for Thanksgiving. Gonna share my last minute grocery haul before Thanksgiving. So I went to Sam's because they didn't have any slots for curbside pickup, and then I did a curbside pickup for HEB. So I picked up some ice drinks for the kids. The pomegranates were a really good deal. It was $10 for 4. This is really good for your gut health. If you guys don't eat pomegranate, I definitely recommend getting some. I was really excited to see that they had a new flavor of the Built Bars, so I'm really excited to try these out. It's cookie dough and brownie batter. My husband's allergies, you guys know, and heard a lot of good things about the Flonase. This is the like Sam's Club knockoff one. They didn't have the name brand, so hopefully this works just as well. I got me vitamin D3. I recently went to the doctor and supposedly I have high cholesterol and she recommended taking vitamin D, so I'm gonna take that. I got my favorite protein shakes, which are these chocolate Fairlife ones. They are so good. They are a bit pricey. I don't drink them all the time, just like if I'm in a pinch or if I'm hungry and on the go, I'll drink one of those. So that's what I picked up from Sam's Club. Next, from HEB, I got this beautiful aloe plant. I really want to just keep aloe on hand. There's so many benefits to aloe. So I got a little plant. I got some more cooking spray, some eggs for all of our deviled eggs for Thanksgiving, some brown rice for the dogs, homemade dog food. I also needed more spinach for that. I got some pine nuts. I heard they are really good for you. I've actually never tried them before, so I'm excited to give them a try. I got paper plates. I usually don't buy these, but with the holidays right here, I don't want to be, you know, washing a bajillion dishes. So I got paper plates. I also got the Zevias from HEB this time because they were on sale. I got this 12 pack. I believe it was like $5 something. It was a really good deal. So picked up a pack of those. Got some night pads. We have been using the Land O'Lake olive oil and sea salt butter. My husband said this one is a little bit easier to spread. So I got this one, and then some Kerrygold butter for all the baking and goodies we're going to be making for Thanksgiving. I also needed some sour cream to go inside of my mashed potatoes. I got some milk, some fresh turmeric. I've been trying to take turmeric every single day. It's supposed to help with inflammation and just like pains in your body. So I've been taking this to try to help my hip. You guys know my hip has been bothering me. I do think it's been working. I've been doing the ground up powder and I've been feeling a difference. Now I'm gonna try the fresh turmeric and see how that is, because the powder tastes disgusting, but I don't know how the fresh one's gonna taste. One of the pies we went with is the key lime pie. My husband really wanted this. It got a little messed up in the car, but I'm sure it's still gonna taste good. I also got some green onions to add into my eggs in the morning or my mashed potatoes. I got a huge thing of ginger. This is something else that I'm trying to take every single day. It's just really good for your body, inflammation, just so many benefits. I might actually like cut some up and make like a fresh ginger tea with that. Two other pies I got for Thanksgiving is a pecan and apple pie. I plan on making a homemade sweet potato pie as well. I picked up some of the tart cherry juice. This is supposed to be really good right before bed to help you sleep. So I thought I would give this a try. You mix this with some magnesium. So I'll let you guys know. Got some of the Lola organic tampons. My husband's favorite toothpaste. I use the all natural one, but he doesn't like it. So I got him the 3D white one. We picked up some aloe vera juice. This is supposed to be really good for your gut, especially if you suffer with acid reflux. So I got this for Adrian to start drinking. And then I bought this one hoping that it was a healthier version. But oftentimes when you get aloe vera like this, they have a crap ton of sugar in here. Unfortunately, this one does too. There's like 40 something grams of sugar. So I'm gonna mix some of this with the juice because we really do like the pulp in it. And this one doesn't come with the pulp, so we'll just do like a half and half mixture.
but it'll be nice to have some fresh aloe on hand. I'm just gonna make sure I know how to like cut it and keep it growing really well before I hack into it. But that's everything I got from HEB as a last minute shop before Thanksgiving. I am obsessed with these Built Bars. They are so good. That cookie dough one is to die for. If you guys have not tried it, definitely go get you some Built Bars. And I love getting them from Sam's Club because they are so much more affordable. They are a bit pricey, but I really only eat them whenever I'm in like a hurry and I don't have time to, you know, make a snack, or if I'm on the go and I don't want to make bad choices, I'll bring a protein bar with me. So they usually last me a while. So I think it's worth spending the money because it saves me from making bad choices later. But now it's time to get started downstairs. I wanted to make sure the living areas were nice and cleaned up, not only because, you know, I was going to be cooking and, you know, Thanksgiving and all of that, but also because I wanted to prep the house for putting up my Christmas decorations. I recently took everything down, so if y'all want to see me do a undecorate and clean with me, I posted that on my vlogging channel, so I'll be sure to link that video for you guys. But I needed to make sure downstairs was tidied up because I am going to be doing some decorating. I was just basically running all around downstairs trying to get all the toys picked up, and I needed to mop, so I needed to clear away just everything off of the floors because I was planning on doing that a bit later. I don't get to it in today's video, but I wanted to make sure it was cleared away because that was on my to-do list. Y'all get to see a little sneak peek of what the tree is going to look like. We ended up decorating that the day before. I was so excited to get it up that I couldn't wait. The kids were bugging me too. So we put the tree up. I believe it was the day before, or maybe it might have been 2 days before that, but we were so excited. It was just weird seeing the house so bare because I put the tree up and then we don't do any more Christmas decorating until after, I think it was what, like a day or two after Thanksgiving, I finally get around to decorating some more, which I do plan on sharing in future videos, so be on the lookout for that. But I was really focusing on making sure this kitchen was nice and clean, especially before I get started on the Thanksgiving cooking. I cannot start cooking in a dirty kitchen. It's definitely one of my pet peeves, and I knew with how much I had to cook, I was gonna make a big mess. So I like to start with a blank canvas of a kitchen, nice and clean. Let me know, are you guys the same way? Do you have to have a clean kitchen before you get cooking? Sometimes I feel like it's pointless because I'm like, I'm just gonna make a mess again, but I don't know. I always have to clean it up before I cook.
I did have a couple stubborn spots on the stove, so what I did was put some of the pink stuff on here. I waited a few minutes for it to dry up, and then I went in with a napkin, and once it dries, it almost turns like crusty, so when you wipe it, it just takes off everything. This stuff is amazing. Y'all know how much I love the yellow Windex for my stainless steel, so that's what I'm using to wipe everything down. Now that the kitchen is nice and tidied up, it's time to head into the living room. It's not dirty per se, but underneath the couches, I was definitely noticing some crumbs. So I knew it was time to pull the couches away, clean underneath them. That way I have a nice clean living room before I start decorating it for Christmas. There were so many little rubber bands underneath the couches. We went to Synergy for Adrian's birthday, and whenever we were there, one of the toys Ethan picked out as like his prize was this rubber band gun. So I have been finding little rubber bands all over the house nonstop. I tried to save some of them, but other ones I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna vacuum them because he keeps losing them and they just get all over the house. These poor couches are looking so rough. I must say they have not held up that well. We bought these new whenever we first moved to the Midland, Odessa area, and I am not impressed with them. They are ripping so bad on the seams, and there's so many different, like, they're not rips, but it's almost like where the leather is thinning out. It's kind of like discoloring. I'm waiting for it to rip open. So I told my husband we might have to look into buying some new couches in the near future. We've had these for about 2.5 years now, and I just don't see them lasting too much longer. They look so torn up. I could not believe all of the candy wrappers underneath the couch. I really thought like, okay, the kids must have been sneaking their Halloween candy and shoving the trash in the crack of the couch, because I don't know how there was so many wrappers underneath here. Everything looked so good. The kids put on a Christmas movie and we just hung out until it was time to get my mom later that day. But we're going to do a little flashback to either the day before or 2 days before. I can't remember. I feel like everything just kind of jumbles together. But this is when we decorated the Christmas tree. We pulled it out of storage. I got all of my bins for all of the decorations. I have them in the garage. That way, whenever I get around to decorating, they are there and handy. But you guys, this tree is huge. It's massive. I want to say it's 10 foot tall, if I remember correctly. And it takes a good hour to 2 hours to put together, because each little branch you have to individually hook on, and then they have a plug. So you have to plug it in. That way they can all light up. Thank goodness this is a pre-lit tree, because it takes so long to put this thing together. I could not imagine having to string lights on it too. But the kids were so helpful this year. They were so excited, and they did a really good job helping me put all of the branches on. Of course, I have to do the ones up high with a ladder, but they were helping me do all the lower branches. And this tree ended up looking so cute when we get done. Unfortunately, we do have about 3 broken bottom branches, so I had to turn the tree just right so you couldn't tell the whole bottom is like missing a row of branches. So this poor tree is definitely getting a little beat up. We have had it for, I believe, 5 or 6 years now, so we've had it for a long time. We ordered it off of Wayfair. If it happens to still be available, I'll link it for you guys, because it really is such a beautiful tree. It's just very time consuming to put together. The kids were so cute watching them help me match up all the colors. Each little row does have like a colored sticker, and so that's how you know where each branch goes. So that was Ethan's job to find the colors, and he was doing such a good job. And then the last thing to do before we add the ornaments is fluff the tree. That is definitely my least favorite thing to do. I can never seem to get it just right how I like it. But at least the kids were so helpful this time. And then I am going to sit down and just share a little bit of the ornaments and like the different things we're going to be putting on the tree, and then we will decorate it. This tree is so massive, it takes forever. I am pooped, but I'm so happy the tree is up. I thought I would share a quick overview of what we're going to be putting on the tree before we decorate it. I do have two different themes. The last 2 years I did like a candy cane theme, and then I also have this really pretty like pink theme that we did a few years ago, and we're going to pull it back out for this year. So I'm really excited to use these again. So I stored all of our ornaments in just a really big bag. These are some of the cute ornaments I picked up. I got all of these from the at-home store a few years ago. So we have just like a mixture of like pearl color, white, rose gold, and then also this like opal. I'm not sure what the color is, but it's so pretty. I loved this theme. I'm really excited to do it again. Also, I want to show you guys this cute ornament that my parents made us. It was the first Christmas after we had Ethan, so it has all 4 kids on it. I might use this gold tinsel to go on the tree as well. I'm not sure. We're gonna see. And then I also have a gold star, and I did have this rose gold skirt that I used before, but it was really small. And I have this white one that's bigger, so I might play around with it, see which one I'm gonna use, or maybe I'll use both and just see how it looks layered. Let's go ahead and get started on decorating the tree. I'm so excited. Adrienne is so cute. She is always camera ready. She loves being on YouTube. It is the sweetest thing ever. But first we're going to put the skirt on the tree. I ended up layering it and I love the way it turned out. I do feel like this tree is kind of like a mix match of colors because we have gold and rose gold, but I feel like once we put everything on here, it really came together. I love how it turns out. We were missing so many hooks for our ornaments though. I need to try to get some more. That way we can hang all of the ornaments on the tree. But I feel like we put enough on there to add a nice pop of color. I love how the gold tinsel turned out and the gold star on top. I was a little worried I wasn't going to be able to get that star to stay on the top. It was really flimsy, but I eventually got it to stay on there. We are coming towards the end of today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new here and you haven't subscribed, I would love for you to subscribe. Join my YouTube family. I upload 1 to 2 new videos every single week of tons of cleaning motivation, and I would love to have you here. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye. Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing some deep cleaning, sanitizing. I'm just getting over strep throat. My mom currently has strep throat. She's getting better, but we need to clean this house. I'm going to be focusing on those high touch surfaces to sanitize, get the germs out of the house. I want to spray some Lysol, get rid of all the germs. So lots to get into today. I hope you guys are ready for it. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. First off, I want to thank you guys for being here today, spending your time with me. I hope y'all are having a wonderful Sunday so far. I have been spending mine with my mom. She's still in town for a couple more days. She came in for Thanksgiving, so we have definitely been soaking it all up. Unfortunately, like you guys saw, I did end up getting sick and my mom got sick as well, but we're both feeling so much better now. This video is actually supposed to come out after the video you're going to see next, but the next video does have a brand deal in it, so they are taking longer to approve it than usual, so it will be a little out of order. But in that one, I do talk about how I was just getting over being super sick. I was still currently not feeling good, but I finally was good enough to get up and start getting some cleaning done this day. So we are going to be tackling all of the things. I really wanted to make sure I sanitize, got the germs out of here. I needed to wash my bedding because I was the one sick, so I didn't want my husband to catch it. So I made sure to wash our bedding. I'm also using disinfecting wipes. I typically only use these on the toilet, but since I was sick, I was going to use them everywhere, as well as tackling doorknobs and handles and all of that. So we are going to be getting it all done. I hope you guys are healthy and doing well. Let me know down in the comments, have you guys been hit with any sickness so far this winter season? I know it's that time. The weather has been so crazy. It's been up and down, and finally it's kind of been like a steady coldness. But I think with all the weather changes, the sickness was bound to happen. I really am trying to make a point to wear my gloves whenever I use my disinfecting wipes, just because I know it's not good for all of those harsh chemicals to be on my skin. So that's something that I'm trying to just be more aware of. So I encourage you guys, if you also use these disinfecting wipes or even like cleaners that aren't all natural, I definitely recommend wearing some gloves. Not only does it help your skin so it doesn't get all dried out, but also just gives you that protection from all these chemicals, because it is quite crazy how many different chemicals we are exposed to every single day. So it's just, it's nice to make an effort where you can to just prevent some of that getting into our skin and our body, since our skin is our biggest organ. It was about that time to clean my bathtub. I was noticing a ring around it, so I first am adding some Epsom salt into this little container. I love putting Epsom salt in my baths, especially when I'm sore or sick. It just really helps soothe me and relaxes me, especially right before bedtime. So filling my jar up, and then we're going to be taking everything off of my bathtub and giving it a deep clean with my Clorox bleach. This is also a cleaner that I don't pull out too often, just whenever I have some hard, stubborn stains, or if I really want to disinfect, and that was the goal for today, so we're pulling out the big guns. If you guys have been following me for a while, then you know I recently bought an electric spin brush to clean like the bathroom showers and stuff like that, and I absolutely love it. But since I've been using it for a while, I've kind of learned where I like to use it and where I don't like to use it, and I feel like the electric spinner is better for flat surfaces, so the shower walls, the shower floors, the bathtub, bottom of the bathtub as well. but anything where you have to go around like the knobs or the faucet or crevices like the sides of my bathtub, I really don't like using the spinner because I feel like it goes crazy. Like you try to spin on those little areas and it's just flying everywhere. So definitely a little tip if you guys also are thinking about getting one. It is a great product for if you don't want to bend down and clean your shower floor or up high on your walls. It's a great tool to have, but I don't recommend it if you have a lot of like crevices to clean in between. I have my Shark steam mop for the floors. Once again, I want to disinfect, and this does a great job. It just uses water and steam, and it will clean your floors and disinfect at the same time. And if you like to have a little scent left behind, I will add in like a little spray bottle and spray the floor and then clean with the steam mop. That way you get the best of both worlds. But I love my steam mop. This thing works so good. I recommend Shark products. They last so long. I've had this one for years. I have been wanting to get the new Shark steam mop, but I just can't bring myself to buy it since this one still works amazingly. So until this one dies on me, I'm going to continue using it. The next product that I really want to buy that I have been eyeing for quite some time is one of those mopping vacuums. I have been wanting one for so long. They look so amazing. It's something that I would really utilize, you know, with having small kids. So I have been thinking about buying one. If you guys have one and you would recommend it, leave me what brand or make model that you have, because there are so many that I've heard about that work good. I can't decide which one I want to go with, but I do want to get one soon. I was kind of thinking about asking my husband for that for Christmas. We'll see, but definitely leave me those recommendations down in the comments. I would really appreciate it. And if I do end up getting one, let me know if you guys would like to see like a dedicated video as a review or like an unboxing. I love watching those videos, but I want to know if you guys would be interested in seeing that as well. This shelf was so dusty, you guys. I think because I store my toilet paper over here, and you know how toilet paper is, like when you knock it, the little fuzzies fly everywhere. I mean, I hope that's why it was so dusty, because I feel like it hadn't been that long, but y'all, I definitely needed to dust this shelf really bad. So I pulled out my little Swiffer duster to wipe it down. I don't use any spray on this just because it is like an unfinished wood and I'm scared it's going to soak it up or like mess up the way that the wood looks. So I try to just use either a microfiber cloth or my Swiffer duster to just wipe it down. I have been slacking on using my little toilet stamps, so I went ahead and pulled that out today. Added a little toilet stamp. I got these off of Temu. They're super inexpensive and I just think they're adorable. As for keeping the toilet fresh, I mean, you can slightly smell it whenever you flush the toilet, but it's not super strong. It's more so for looks for me because I just think they are so adorable. But this bathroom is definitely challenging to film in because it is a very small bathroom, but it was really needing some attention. In just a moment, I'm going to show you guys beside the toilet was so gross, and like the bottom of the toilet, it just needed to be deep cleaned. It was so disgusting back here, you guys. There was like stuck on grime and all kind of nasty stuff. I do keep my toilet bowl cleaner as well as the plunger back here. So I think just with all of that back there, it was just nasty. So I'm using my disinfectant wipes to wipe everything down. I went ahead and wiped down the baseboard as well and all around the toilet to make sure it's nice and sanitized. Now that I have the two bathrooms done, it's time to head into my room. Like I said, I wanted to wash the bedding, so we're going to pull everything off, get that into the wash, and then tidy up my bedroom just a little bit. I wanted to spray some Lysol in here and just put away some clothes that were sitting on the dresser. Here are my current laundry products that I'm using. I am not really sure about the Ecos brand. I was using it, but once again, I'm noticing spots on my clothes, and it wasn't with the actual laundry detergent liquid, but I'm also using their sheets that you just put into the wash. They kind of look like a dryer sheet, but it's a laundry sheet. And I started using those, and I think it might be from that. I can't really figure out. I need to, play around with my laundry a little bit more, but I am starting to notice those grease spots again. I was hoping the OxiClean would, combat that, but I'm finding it very challenging to find a all natural laundry detergent that doesn't leave those like grease looking spots, which a lot of you guys have said that if you have hard water, that is something that's common with natural laundry detergents. So I am trying my hardest to find a natural detergent that does not leave that residue behind. So I recently bought the Molly Suds and the liquid laundry detergent, and once I finish using up the Ecos one, I will be switching to the Molly Suds, and I bought it in the citrus scent. So fingers crossed that that one works for me. I am so determined to find an all-natural laundry detergent that I love. If y'all have any recommendations, definitely leave them down below because I am struggling. Now we're heading into the living room just to do a quick tidy up. As you guys see, I decorated the mantle and the living room. I love how it turned out. It's so simple yet so beautiful. I just love the Christmas lights on the mantle. I think it just adds so much like pop of Christmas. But I needed to tidy it up really quick in here. I also had my heating blanket in here that I recently bought from Sam's Club. This is actually the first time that I have ever owned a heating blanket. I was so excited to get one, especially one that felt soft, because growing up, my stepmom would use them all the time. She was always cold, but hers were kind of like that. I guess it's like a flannel or a fleece material. I'm not sure what the material is, but I felt like all of the heating blankets were made out of that material, and I hate the way those feel. So I was so excited to find one at Sam's Club that was so soft and fluffy, and I just love it. So if you guys have been looking for a very soft and cute heating blanket that's affordable, definitely check out Sam's Club. I'll try to leave the link down below for y'all because it's a really good one. The last area I'm going to be tackling today is the kitchen. I needed to tidy this up, and then we will be picking up the cleaning the next day. Like I said, my mom is in town, so I was trying to break up the cleaning so I wasn't just like full on cleaning all day long and, you know, spend some quality time with her. So I'm just tidying up in here. I wanted to obviously wipe everything down, sanitize it, clear away the clutter. I'm just going to leave the dishes for the kids since that is their chore. I thought I would take a moment to introduce myself in case y'all are new here. I am a stay-at-home mom to 4. I have 2 girls and 2 boys. And if you guys see a little boy running around throughout my videos, that is my 4-year-old, Ethan. He stays home with me all day long. And then my 3 other kids are in school, but he often makes his appearance in here. He loves helping me and just running around while I'm getting my cleaning done. but we do currently live in West Texas. We've been in Texas now for 10 years. We're both originally from Virginia, so we're a long way from home. My husband is in the oil field. That's what brought us here to Texas, but we absolutely love it. And on my channel, I love sharing all things cleaning. I do everyday messes, deep cleaning, decluttering, organizing, laundry, so much more. But the main focus is I like to keep it real and relatable and honest. I want you guys to see what my house actually looks like daily. And that way, when you come here, you don't feel alone. You don't feel like your house isn't perfect, because mine definitely is not. This is just a highlight of what my house looks like after I get done cleaning it. But I can promise you within 10 minutes, my house is looking like a hot mess again. So I want you to come here and feel uplifted and encouraged to tackle your messes, because this is real life. I don't want social media to paint this facade, this fake picture that my house is picture perfect, because it's definitely not. So if you enjoy relatable cleaning content, I really hope you decide to hit that subscribe button and join my YouTube family. I do upload 1 to 2 videos every single week, and I would love to have you here. As I was wiping down the fridge, I realized how full of dust this fridge, I guess this is like the air filter down here. It was so disgusting, you guys. I was like, wow, I really need to clean that. So if you guys haven't taken a peek at the bottom of your fridge in a while, make sure you check that out. It might need some attention like mine. I wanted to tell you guys that I have recently decided to give TikTok a try. I tried doing it a few years ago and kind of gave up on it, but I recently just decided to give it a try. I absolutely love making not only like cleaning content, but relatable mom content, but also funny mom content. I love those funny short videos. I think they're hilarious and I really enjoy making them. So if you enjoy those little clips, make sure you head on over to TikTok, give me a follow. I plan on uploading tons of funny clips as well as some cleaning motivation and my daily life over there. So if you're on TikTok, give me a follow. My handle is at Ashley Forbes and then just the number 4. I'll put it up here on the screen for you guys. But I am so excited to be on TikTok and just, have fun with it. I feel like on YouTube, I'm a little bit more serious. I have my cleaning channel and then my vlogging channel. And I just feel like TikTok is going to be this, the place where you can go to kind of see my funnier side. So I'm excited. I hope you guys come on over and give me a follow. As y'all could see, the kids' bathroom was a complete disaster. Once again, what's new? So I needed to get in here, of course, sanitize it, but also just clean it because it was filthy. And today I'm going to be using not only the antibacterial wipes, but also that homemade Dawn power wash spray. If you guys missed that video, all you do to make this spray from home is take a old power wash container, or you can buy these little spray bottles from the dollar store, and you're going to use some rubbing alcohol, some water, and some dish soap. You can use Dawn or any other brand, and you mix it together and you get the bubbly spray just like the Dawn power wash. I love using this in the bathroom, and I actually enjoy the scent of the rubbing alcohol. I like that smell. It always ceases to amaze me how much toothpaste the kids leave behind after they get done brushing their teeth. It's just so crazy how it is everywhere on the cabinets, the floors, in the sink, on the mirror. And even though I clean it almost every 3 days or so, it still looks like a complete train wreck in here. Aubrey does help me keep up with the bathroom. I have her clean the bathroom at least once a week, but honestly, how messy my kids are, I have to get in here much more frequently than just once every week. I almost forgot to wipe down this mirror, so I had to quickly come back over here, wipe down the mirror, and then we're going to take out that overflowing trash and then tackle the bathtub. Since we do have company in town, my mom is here, I wanted to make sure I kept the bathroom nice and clean for everybody. So we're going to be doing a little bit of a deeper clean in there. Plus, I needed to swap out our shampoo. So recently I bought this Suave, I believe it's coconut something. The shampoo and conditioner smell amazing, but ever since both me and my girls have started using this shampoo and conditioner, our hair has been falling out like crazy. And at first I thought my hair was falling out just because, stress or, just life, or it could have been like the time of the year. I'm just shedding a lot more. But then I thought it was funny because even Aubrey, she was like, "Mom, my hair is falling out like crazy." And I was like, you know what? That's kind of weird. And then when my mom came into town, she said the same thing. When she used the shampoo, she was like, "Oh my gosh, my hair is falling out like crazy." And I'm like, you know what? I feel like this can't be a coincidence. So I decided to get rid of that shampoo and conditioner, put in some Tresemme for them. And then I am actually switching my shampoo as well. I'm going to be trying out this new shampoo and conditioner that my mom actually recommended. It has sea kelp in it. And she said that sea kelp was like a really popular shampoo ingredient. Like when she was younger, growing up, she always remembers her parents talking about it, how it really helps with your hair shedding and with hair growth. And so I went online and I found some off of Amazon that had really good reviews, and I was blown away like reading the reviews with how many people were saying like it helped with their hair thinning and stuff like that. So I immediately ordered some. I'm so excited to start using it. I'll have to update you guys on what I think about it because I'm really excited. The smell isn't like, it has like that herbal scent. It kind of reminds me of the MD hair. If you guys remember, I was using MD hair for a while to help with my hair growth. I really love their products, but this is definitely a bit more affordable and I'm excited to try it out. So I'll update you guys after I use it for a while on my thoughts on it. But whenever I went to go grab it from underneath the sink, because I bought it a few weeks ago from Sam's Club and then I just put it under here, apparently one of the bottles must have had like a crack in it or something because it leaked all over the bottom of the cabinet. And I've noticed even in the bathtub, it's kind of leaking down the side of the bathtub. But I'm like, you know what? Oh well, like I don't have any other container to put it in. So hopefully we won't lose too much product on the cracked bottle. But that's why I had stuff all over the bottom of my cabinet. I'm making sure to thoroughly wipe down these doors, mainly because the kids leave so many fingerprints on these highly touched surfaces. And one of the areas that I really try to focus on that is usually overlooked is the side of the door, like where the door meets the wall when you close it. That's often an area that, I forget to clean. You might also forget to clean it, but take a peek on the sides of your door. It's usually super dirty as well. So I made sure to wipe that down too and get all of that dirt off. I am super behind currently on laundry, so I'm also going to be trying to get tons of laundry done in between all of the cleaning. I'm going to get some started now, and then we're going to head back upstairs because I wanted to clean and sanitize my boys' bedroom as well as Aubrey's, because Aubrey, I don't go in there that often, but I do try to go in at least once a month to wipe down all the dust, because you guys know her room definitely is the dustiest in the house. As I was putting the laundry in, I noticed that my cat Jinxie left me a little surprise on my rug, so I'm going to quickly spray it with some Shout and wipe it up. I love Shout, especially for cleaning the floors, any stains on clothes. It does a great job, and I have never had any issues with it changing the color of clothes or the floor. So definitely recommend some Shout for those stubborn stains. So the current sleeping situation in the house is that my mom is sleeping in Adrian's room. At first, Adrian was sleeping with her, but my kids like to sleep with not only a light on, but also the radio, and not like a subtle radio. It's like loud when they sleep. So my mom couldn't sleep very well. So she was turning off the light as well as the radio, and then Adrian couldn't really sleep. So Adrian is now sleeping with the boys in their bedroom. Thankfully, there's plenty of space, so she's just been sleeping on the bottom bunk with Ethan, and then Austin has the top bunk. So we have lots of blankets on the bed. I was going to wash them, but I figured, you know what, my mom's only here for a few more days. I'm going to wait until, they're done sleeping all together, and then I'll wash all of their bedding to make sure it's nice and clean. But I did want to spray with Lysol just to make sure I got any germs out of here. In case you guys are wondering where I got my leggings from, because I often get asked that question, these particular leggings are from Halara. That is actually who is going to be sponsoring my next video, and every single legging that I got from them, I absolutely love, but these are by far my favorite. I love this color. I'm like one of those people that will walk around wearing like the crazy colored leggings. I think they are so cute. It's just, I don't know, it's just something fun. And yeah, so those are from Halara, in case you guys are wondering. And don't buy quite yet, because I will have a discount code for you guys in my next video if you want to save some money on them. But they are very high quality and super cute. Now it's time to head into my oldest daughter's bedroom, Aubrey, get this cleaned up. It really wasn't too messy. Like I said, she keeps up with her room. She's not a messy person, really. That's my other daughter, Adrian. But I wanted to come in here, vacuum everything, get it wiped down, make sure all the dust is picked up. I am making a point to vacuum in here much more frequently than I used to, just because the dust is so crazy in here. And we did have an air purifier, which you'll see it on her dresser. We had that running for her constantly, but so crazy. The other day, it was like right after Thanksgiving, Aubrey comes running down the stairs and she's like, "Oh my gosh, Mom, like my it's like a surge protector, I think is what you call it. Her surge protector was smoking and she was freaking out. So the thing, I don't know if it caught fire, but it looked like it. It was melted and black and there was smoke coming from it. So we unplugged everything and my husband was like, let's try to, minimize the things that are plugged in here. So yeah, that happened. So we currently don't have her air purifier going. We need to buy her a new surge protector because hers was all burnt up, but it was just crazy. I've never had that happen before, but thank goodness for the surge protector. Thank goodness it didn't like fully catch on fire. It could have been so much more worse. I'm using the Aunt Fanny wood cleaner to wipe down her dresser and everything else up here to try to keep the dust off of it. Now we're going to take her laundry downstairs as well. So I have quite the collection building up. I plan on tackling this within the next few days. I was wanting to film a laundry video just because I had so much laundry, but with my mom being in town, I've been trying to just take a little break, not completely, not upload, but not upload as much. That's why I didn't have a bonus video up this week. I just been trying to stay in the moment and enjoy the time with my mom while she's here. So maybe in the future I'll have a laundry video come out. Let me know if you guys want to see a dedicated laundry video, because yeah, I'm definitely behind, and that's nothing new. I'm always behind on my laundry. But we're going to get some laundry folded here in just a moment. But first, I wanted to vacuum the stairs. I did put up this pretty garland and lights all along the stair railings that I am absolutely in love with. This is my favorite thing to do for the Christmas season. It's one of the reasons that I love having a 2-story house, honestly. I just love decorating the railing for Christmas. It's just, I don't know. It's a spot that really just warms my heart to see. are coming to the end of today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me. I hope it gave you some motivation to tackle something around your house. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you're new, I'd love for you to subscribe, join my YouTube family. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye! Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be tackling my whole house. You guys know my mom was visiting for about 2 weeks and she just left yesterday. So today's the day I'm going to be doing a whole house clean with me. Pretty much every area needs some attention. So we are going to be getting into a lot. Hopefully I can clean the whole house all today, fingers crossed. But either way, we are gonna get it done. So put me on your tablet, clean along with me, or sit back and relax and get some motivation to tackle something later in your day. So the first spot I wanna start in is my closet. We have Christmas gifts over here. That's obviously not going to change, but I have endless amounts of laundry that needs to get done. I need to put these hats somewhere. I had these in a luggage. My mom needed an extra bag because we bought her, you know, some things when she was here. So I gave her one of my luggages and this was inside of it. So I need to find a spot to put those hats. This side really isn't too bad. Maybe I can stick the hats up there, but we're gonna start in this closet and get it a bit more organized and get some laundry going. I have been needing to get started on this closet for quite some time, especially because this is where I'm hiding all of my Christmas gifts, you guys. It is so bad. I will try to include a picture up on the screen for you guys of what my closet currently looks like, but it is completely taken over by gifts now. I really need to start wrapping my presents because, yeah, we can't even walk in here, but I needed to clean this up because I knew that I was getting more things in the mail and that it was just too much clutter in here to hide anything else. So we're going to get this tidied up. Thankfully, I was able to stick all of his hats in a different luggage so I could get those off of the floor. I have been telling him that he needs to go through his hats again. His gun safe, the whole top of it is covered in hats, and then we also have that luggage full. So he has way too many hats for one person. Gonna get some laundry going while I'm working on the closet. I really needed to tackle some of this because, as you guys saw, our pile was overflowing, but wanted to check in with you guys, see how has your week been going? How has planning for Christmas been going? Have you gotten your shopping done? I definitely procrastinated once again. I said that I wasn't going to do it, but here we are, another year, another time of procrastinating. I finally just started ordering things and they're coming in the mail, and now it's time to get started on wrapping everything. I need to do that as soon as possible. I am excited though. As you guys are watching this video, I will be on a little hunting trip with my husband for his work. They're taking us out to a ranch and we are beyond excited for that time with the family. My husband's excited. He actually is flying in 2 of his friends from back home from Virginia. They're flying in. They're going to be up at the ranch with us. So it should be a lot of fun. But because that is 1 weekend away from home, it just makes me realize even more my time for shopping and wrapping is coming to an end, and I really need to kick it into gear.
So as y'all can see, I finished up the closet. We're now tidying up my bathroom. I just needed to clear away all the clutter, wipe down the countertops. I'm still using my Acorn Spice by Mrs. Meyer's. I plan on ordering the Snowdrop one because you guys tell me it smells so good. I also want to try the Pine something because I love the pine scent. You guys know Pine Sol was always my go-to for cleaner, so I need to try their pine scent and see how it smells as well. I just wanted to take a moment to thank you guys for being here and spending your time with me. I truly appreciate it, especially this time of year. I know we are all super busy and we have so many things on our plate, but just know I'm truly grateful for you guys taking the time to hang out with me for a little bit. I hope my videos give you the motivation to tackle whatever needs to get done around your house, if it's cleaning or wrapping or shopping, whatever it might be. I hope after you get done watching my videos, you do feel a little bit more motivated to tackle whatever you need to get done. I mentioned in my last video that I wasn't feeling good. I was coming down with strep throat, but I'm happy to say I am 100% better now. I feel so good. No one else in the house caught it, which is so strange. I don't know how I am the only one who caught it, especially because I hardly ever get sick. It was so random, but I am very thankful that I was the only one and now I'm all better. I got the house all cleaned up. As you guys saw a couple videos ago, I made sure to thoroughly clean everything so I wouldn't spread the germs around. Hopefully you guys are staying healthy. I've heard that the flu is going around pretty bad right now and the strep throat. So I pray y'all are staying healthy during this holiday season. We are now in my bedroom. I'm actually packing up 2 of the Christmas dresses. I had posted on my vlogging channel that I ordered 3 Christmas dresses for my husband's Christmas party this week, and I could not decide which one that I wanted to go with. So if you also watch my vlogging channel and you helped me decide, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. I ended up going with the red one, but I did have to pack up the gold and silver one and take that back up to the UPS store to return them to Amazon. They were all gorgeous dresses. Like, if I wanted to spend that much money, I would have kept them all, but they were kind of pricey. So I figured I better get my money back for the other 2 and use that towards some gifts for Christmas.
It was so nice having my mom in town visiting us. The kids had a blast with her. They were outside playing soccer and just having all of the fun. I'm glad that they got to make those memories together. It stinks that she couldn't stay all the way through December for Christmas, but unfortunately she did need to get back home. She had, of course, things that she needed to take care of, but hopefully she'll be visiting again here soon. It was so funny though, while she was visiting, she kept asking like, should I clean this? Do you want me to leave that? And it's just so funny because, you know, typically when my mom would come, she would help like, you know, tidy up, clean, cook, all the things. But she knows that, you know, I do YouTube and obviously part of my job is cleaning. So it was just funny because she was always asking like, do you want me to leave this or do you want me to clean it? And it's just crazy, you guys, doing YouTube, especially cleaning YouTube. It's like you're constantly trying to decide like, should I clean it or should I wait until I can film it? Because I kid you not, every time I see a big mess, I'm like, ooh, this would be really good. Maybe I should save it. And it's so bad because then when I finally get around to like cleaning everything, it's like the whole house is a wreck. And I know a lot of times people will be like, is your house really that dirty? And I'm like, no, it really is. But the problem is I try to wait and save all the messes for one day and then it looks insane. So that is why sometimes my videos, it's like, oh my gosh, it's so messy, but we really do. We try to save the messes for whenever we have time to film, and sometimes we just don't have time to film. But I just thought it was so cute that my mom kept asking like, oh, do you want me to clean? But we're finishing up downstairs. I quickly tidied up the living room and I had some things on the stairs that I needed to bring upstairs. And then we're going to go clean the boys' bedroom, Adrian's bedroom, and just get the upstairs back in order. I've been making my way through washing all of the bedding. I already washed Adrian's bedding because my mom was staying in the room with her, so I wanted to wash that first. And now that I was done washing her bedding, it was time to clean the boys because Adrian stayed in here, like partially she stayed in the room with my mom and then some other days she stayed in the room with the boys. So I just wanted to make sure all the bedding was clean, especially because, you know, I didn't want any sickness spreading around. So making sure to wash the bedding as well. As I was finishing up in the boys' room, I noticed there were some fingerprints and scuff marks on this wall. So quickly grabbed some of my Chomp wall cleaner and we're going to clean it. Now we're heading into the kids' bathroom. It really wasn't terrible this day. Of course, there was toothpaste in here because, you know, there's always toothpaste. But I did try to stay on top of this bathroom a little bit more while my mom was visiting, because if I go longer than a day or two without tidying it up, it looks like a tornado ran through it. So it's not terrible today, just a few minor things to wipe down and pick up. And if you guys don't watch my vlogging channel, I recently updated everyone about the changes that we're making in our house for our cleaning routines and just responsibility for the kids. And I'm really excited about implementing it. I was actually watching this doctor on TikTok, and you know, he was just talking about how kids nowadays, they really don't have as much responsibility, especially as much as they used to, like back in the day when there were a lot of farmers and kids working the field and helping around the house and all of that. And it really did kind of open up my eyes, like, man, kids really are capable of doing a lot more than we have them doing, especially nowadays. My kids usually spend their time leisurely doing whatever they want to do. Of course, they have their chores, but their chores don't take that long. So it just kind of triggered something in me like, you know what? I'm ready to make some changes in our house. I want to give the kids a bit more responsibility. And so what we're implementing now is that the kids are fully responsible for their morning routine. So they're waking themselves up with an alarm clock. They're packing their own lunches. They're brushing their own hair. They're making their breakfast, and they are going to be doing their own laundry. So I want to start having them, whenever they get out of the bathtub, instead of putting their clothes underneath the basket in the bathroom that I have for them, I want them to grab their clothes, put it in their own basket, and then that way when they notice their laundry is full, they can just go ahead, get it started. That way it takes the responsibility off of me of them being like, oh my gosh, I don't have any clean uniforms. Like, it's going to be like, well, you should have washed your clothes. So I'm really excited about it. I feel like kids they really are capable of a lot. And I think it's important for us to make sure that they're learning not only discipline, but responsibility. I want them to be able to take care of themselves. And I feel like my 3 older kids, they are 8, 11, and 13. I think they are fully capable of handling their morning routine. So I'm excited. It's been a learning curve. We just started over the weekend. I had them learn how to fully work the washer, the dryer, how much product to use, and I'm teaching them how to properly fold their clothes. I mean, obviously, Austin, my 8-year-old, he's still working on it. He hasn't quite figured it out, but I'm sure over time he'll get better at it. I'm trying to stay mindful of the laundry and keep it moving. That way I can get through not only the bedding, but also all of the clothes that were piling up. So we're going to switch it over and then we're going to go get some folding done. It's so cute though. While I was teaching the kids how to fold their clothes and how to do the laundry, Ethan, my 4-year-old, the entire time was like, Mom, I can do that. I know how to do that. And he was trying to fold the clothes and do everything the older kids were doing, which I thought was so cute. And I think he's going to be ready to start taking over, you know, his chores at a younger age, just because he sees the older kids and he's so eager to like keep up with them. So I'm excited to see that, but obviously he's too little to work the washer and dryer, but at least I can see that he's wanting to take the initiative and help out around the house too. I'm quickly putting away all the clothes that I just folded before we head back upstairs and finish where I left off. I wanted to tidy up Adrian's room a little bit. It wasn't too bad just because when my mom left, she pretty much cleaned it before she left. But I had one of the suitcases still up there and some of the things that my mom left behind that she didn't want anymore. So I just needed to get those things out of her room and put my luggage back in my bedroom, because we ended up I tried to give her my red suitcase, which is the one that's in Adrian's room, but we had gotten her so many things while she was here that we could not fit it all into the suitcase. So I ended up pulling out one of my duffel bags, and let me tell you, it was packed to the max. I really thought we were going to be over the 50-pound limit for her flying back, but thankfully, it was not overweight and she was able to cram majority of her things back into the luggage to take home. Quickly vacuuming the stairs before we head back downstairs and do more laundry. But vacuuming the stairs has become one of my favorite things to do. You guys know this, I mentioned this recently, but it makes me so happy when I'm like going up and down the stairs and they're clean. You see the vacuum lines. There's just something that, I don't know, I just love about that. So I have been vacuuming my stairs almost every single day recently. in case you guys missed my little announcement a couple videos ago, I recently started TikTok and I'm uploading like funny mom content over there. So if you guys are on TikTok or you might be interested in watching that, definitely check me out. My handle is just at Ashley Forbes 4. And yeah, give me a follow. I'd love for you to leave some comments over there if you came over from my cleaning channel. That way I can get to know y'all's faces more. I love interacting with you guys. It's honestly my favorite thing about social media. It's just crazy to me that I have friends all around the world. It's so awesome. Like, who would have thought this would even be a job? Like, it's still so mind-blowing to me that this is what I do to help like support my family. It's honestly the best. Here is all the trash that I brought down from upstairs, plus all of the things we're filling up in here. So we're gonna go ahead, take all this trash out and put a new trash bag in. I just got back from a quick curbside pickup from H-E-B. I thought I would share it with you guys. This is kind of a mid-week grocery haul. Since my mom was in town, we went through quite a bit of groceries and the kids had some requests. So this is what I picked up. I got some skirt steak. I plan on making some street tacos this week. So we're gonna make that in the crock pot. I need to make some more dog food, so I needed more pumpkin puree, a small thing of peanut butter. I plan on doing a bigger haul from Sam's Club, bless you. But for right now, I'm just gonna pick up a small thing of peanut butter because we ran out. I needed some beef bouillon, some spaghetti sauce. I'm gonna be making lasagna, most likely tonight. I think I'm gonna make that. I picked up some ricotta cheese to go in it, as well as the lasagna noodles, some pico de gallo to go on top of our street tacos, a bag of classic romaine. We're probably gonna have salads on the side of our lasagna. I wanted to get some borax. Some of you guys were telling me that borax will help get rid of some of those like grease stains from using natural detergent. So I picked some up. I plan on adding that into my laundry to see if it helps. We ran out of paprika, got some ketchup, Chick-fil-A sauce. We're always going through that so fast. A thing of cilantro, 2 bags of chopped spinach. I like adding this into the dog food and to our smoothies. Got a big bag of rice. This was a request from the kids because they said they haven't had it in so long. So I got 2 things of the top ramen, a bag of oranges to snack on, Ethan's favorite turkey hot dogs. I need to get a big thing of paper towels, but for right now, I just got a small pack until I do my Sam's haul. I got some chips, that way we can make like nachos for lunch. And then this is something I'm really excited about. They were supposed to be a different theme, but I guess they ran out, so they subbed it out for this one, which is still really cute. I needed some pretty nails because we are going to a Christmas party next week, so I'm gonna put these on. I love those Dashing Diva stickers. They last a really long time. I got some more of my husband's favorite deodorant, shaving cream. I thought we would give this shampoo a try for the kids since their shampoo all ran out and spilled into the bathtub. I picked up this one because it has sea. Well, I thought I had sea kelp, but now I'm reading it, it says sea kale. I don't know, but we're gonna try that shampoo out. And then I got 2 things of bread for sandwiches, and that is everything that I picked up. Oh, and I got 2 bags of salt for the water softener, and I spent a total of $140. I'm gonna go ahead and close out the video right here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're new, I'd love for you to subscribe. I upload cleaning motivation weekly, and I would love to have you here. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye. Bye.